All right, guys, welcome to a daily recap, but it will be kind of a weekly recap. We'll just go over price action of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know if it will be fast, if it will be slow, how long it will take, whatever. We'll just see because I just need to stay up to date with price. Been really busy with other stuff, other work I have to do for myself, setting up some things, so didn't really want to spend time on the charts because the other stuff needed my full attention. After this, gonna go back to that as well. So, and got some other things running in the back. So yeah, and don't spread my attention too thin because then it won't work out. What I will do is I will just go into replay mode and then go from Monday, then replay mode, fast forward to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And we'll go from there. Um, yeah, and that's it. We can already see over here that we got previous daily high, previous daily low, and on Monday, let me see what the weekly is doing. So this is for DXY, of course. So if we just quickly look at DXY on Monday, we can see that we took up previous daily lows on Monday during Asian, and we got that turnaround. And we already know that if we take out the previous daily low with Asia, we don't have to look for Asia low to be taken again. So, and we knew that we were playing this most recent range that is still marked on from the forecast, so that's good. I don't uh, remember a lot from the forecast, to be fair, but it's all right. We can see what happened. So this means short for EU. Now, I don't know if I will do GU. I will try, but I will first focus on EU and see how my attention span goes along the way, as um as it will be quite long, I think. So let's go to Monday. Now, what can we see? We have Monday over here. I really sorry for my nose. Still got my pollen allergy. It's going a bit better though, which is great. It's never been this good, so that's good. All right, so we can already see we got previous weekly highs here, and we got previous daily highs here, previous daily lows there. We got previous weekly low here. What? I think this is a previous weekly low. No, this is a previous weekly low. So we didn't take that one yet. So the thing is with EU, and I saw this on Monday already, is that we had this bearish range, you know? Hold on, let me. Oh my nose. Sorry. So we already had the bearish range here, and we never reached into that the premium pricing, which is a bit annoying, just a bit confusing. But we know that we have this trend line. We know that we came into a 4-hour demand zone, or even a 1 hour, whatever you want to call it. Essentially, we came into that 4-hour fair value gap. We tapped into that 4-hour PY, which been sitting here since, I don't know, I marked this out way back in March. I remember that as well. So if we go to the 4-hour, we can see that, yeah, we had those equals here, the low that formed the fair value gap and this liquidity low came below that, and we got that reaction. We can see on Thursday created this low. Friday Asia session again, took that liquidity low, and we moved up. If you go to the 1 hour, you can see that price started to form bullish structure, so there's reason to short here on Monday. Though we didn't reach into that 50%, you can see that we have over here, we have a low, we have that high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. This higher high is in the form of a previous, let's not do that. Perfect. Let's do that. Actually, previous daily, Jesus, this is ugly. Previous daily high, essentially previous daily high, so the D from daily. And price Asia came above that, and then we can see that we had that break of structure over here. There we go on the 1 hour. Now let me move this one aside, not delete it, because I want to see if there are long reasons. For now, I don't see any long reasons. So we took a previous daily high over there. And this is all high time frame, so previous daily high. Then we got Asia high being formed. Over here, you can see that price created equal, so that's nice for that New York session. Over here, we got Asia lows. Now, if we go to the 5-minute, we can probably refine those areas. So Asia low, first of all, is not really a low. It's just in the middle of nowhere. If anything, I would class this as my Asia low, but let's stick with this one. Now we can see that over here, we started to form one equal. We came back above. That's where the entry came from. And then we got that second rejection here, that candle. And that indicates that we're inducing more bias from that Asian session, from that internal bullish structure. We got a low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, a higher high over here. People we try to buy from this demand zone, and they get taken out over here. Are there more reasons why people try to buy here? Well, yeah, if we pull this across, we can already see it. This is where price stopped. There we go. So over here, we came down, we stopped, came up, slow down again. Same story here. And from there, it was just, yeah. Yeah, so then we came up and we came above previous daily highs. Now, the thing is, ideally, and that's why this short is a bit tricky. If you ask me, it's not like the cleanest. Ideally, you want to see that 50-minute realignment, which you get over here, but then your entry gets here. And then other than that, you want to see a 5-minute market shift, which is this one, and that only gives you that 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Because then you wait for this break. Why this break? Well, we got a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a bearish break, early sellers taken out, previous daily high taken out, and then you got that entry over here. But this only gives you 1 to 3. Stay with me. I'm gonna pull it across. So yeah, so what I actually wanted to do that just came to my mind was zoom in here, but this is not my session. I can look at it. Let's see if there's an entry during Asia. So yeah, you could say like, all right, we took previous daily highs over here during Asia, and then you get a kind of liquidity buildup over here. You get your break over here. Why this one and not this one? Well, this is a low that led to a new high. This is a low that led to a lower high compared to this one. So not really relevant. If you do that, then this would be your entry zone. And if that's your entry zone, then this would be your entry. It's a bit tricky though, but it's nice with that liquidity building up over here, and you get your early sellers. However, we still have that bullish range, so it's a bit tricky, as I said. 1 pip reading room around 1 pip, 55. Yeah, 1 pip is beautiful. Nice stop loss, small, 4.3, 4.8. And then you get your 1 to 4 already before taking Asia lows, sorry, my bad. But then this is not in our session, so it's not really relevant. And in case you target that low because you are expecting to structure break, you get a 1 to 5.8. Clean, nice. All right. But as I said, not for us. So, and then this one, this is where you wait for your 5-minute market shift. You get that pre-Frankfurt pushing price down. Frankfurt open engineering liquidity at Asia lows, inducing buyers into the market, coming back up, giving us that entry. Now, if you look at the 1 minute, you can see that price kind of took out this liquidity here and then reacted, went down. If we go to the 5-minute, what does that look like? No, so really nothing there, just that entire supply zone. Yeah, we reach into the premium. You can see the sweep of this liquidity and this liquidity, so that's marked out as well. And then I would target 1 to 4 maybe. So, or maybe I should just target these lows. Liquidity point is before my target, so I just should target this low. That would have been better. I didn't take the trade. I saw the trade, but as I said, I couldn't take it. I think. No, I didn't trade on Monday. I didn't trade all this week. So yeah, that's that. And then there's a long trade as well. Below this low. It's not really that clean though, but yeah. No, there's no long trade. Sorry. What? Wait, no, let me check. What did I do here? Eh? How does this work? I just marked this on with my phone in my hand, and I don't know what I did. I saw someone taking this trade, and I had to mark it on just to see what was going on. Oh, it's a late New York thingy. Why? Oh, okay. Let's break down New York. Hold up. Let's first focus on New York. So we discussed this trade. Let's clean it up. So Asia lows taken, Asia high still intact, bearish break. Then we can see price comes up and actually takes this liquidity. So like this. Now we can see their trade here. First question is, are there any early sellers here? So we got a low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, low, low, high. Kind of, you got a bearish break over here. That could be your early sellers. Other than that, you don't really have any early sellers. Maybe this one, but this is your break. So this is not early sellers. Sorry for my nose again. Then if you trade 1 minute, you can see you have a entry over here. Nice one. Come on. There you go. You get your supply zone. You get your short entry, so it wouldn't be that big. You could do it that big. I would just put it about that big. Decent. Oh, tight stop. 2.2, 2.7. Just above the Asia high. I wouldn't sell there just because of timing. Yeah, I wouldn't sell there, and also because of the area we're in. And what do I mean with the area we're in? Well, we didn't reach in there, but we got this bearish range, you know. We got a low, we got a high, we got a low. So and I remember from a forecast saying I ideally wanted to sell from here, which didn't happen. Therefore, this sell was quite nice as we took that previous daily high, but other than that, nah, not really. Then we can see that price comes up back to Asia highs after taking Asia lows. Still didn't reach into that premium pricing, so therefore I was like, or I wasn't like, but I see now that I wouldn't sell there because we create those equals, and this is essentially the real early seller move. As you can see, inducing sellers into a market that want to sell from the Asia high. We break below here. Oops. Break below here, and then we come above here, taking out that liquidity. And then it's a bit tricky, but this is your early sellers. Here you gotta shit. Hold up. What does the 5 minute look like? So on the 5 minute is a bit hard to see. If you go on the 1 minute, it's cleaner. Now let me check if you get tagged in like this. Otherwise, I would have taken this one or maybe even this one. But you get so 81, 71. So you don't get tagged in right there. Your first 5 minute market shift in New York is I think that one that I marked on. And then you would be tagged in. So 66, 56. I would either class it as this one, otherwise this one. Well, that's quite a large area though. That's a 15-minute break. Yeah. Essentially 1 to 4 is over here. So, and what can we see after we took that high? Hold up. 5.8, 6.3. So first we can see that we almost get taken out break even again, but we know that following structure on the lower time frame, we got a low, a high, then we get the break. So we know that price is allowed to come even above here to continue to sell off. Then we can see that price creates those equals in here, takes them out, reacts from this area over here. And essentially we go down further, but from our break, we get a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low. So either way, we reduce the stop loss to here, and then price continues down. So this trade would have played out quite nice. Liquidity building, liquidity taken. Thing is, with this one, as we were expecting higher pricing, and we reached on a new bullish leg. Oops. Come on. From this low up to this high, you see that this break already caused a discount pricing on that bullish leg. So not aiming for those lows would make sense to me. To other people would maybe just follow that previous daily high take and that continuation down. But I would look at it like that. So yeah. Yep. So we discussed that. What else is in there? that thing we can see as well is that after we come below here, you can see the wrong one. Almost perfect equals being formed. Those are taken out. Then you get a bullish move here, bullish break. Here, use this one or this one. This one doesn't take you at all. Neither does this one. So no, so nothing there yet, or nothing there. That was taken. Continuation down. Got any longs? So yeah, no, not really. So yeah, that's basically it for Monday, and we can see that um, London is inside Asia, therefore the London swing is a bit tricky. This is not really your London swing. I would say this is your London swing. We can also see London open pricing. We take liquidity in the form of this low, and that's where we get that turnaround. So that's your London swing. So basically pre-Frankfurt, Frankfurt pushing price lower, then London opens and we get that turnaround after we grab liquidity. So if you want to determine where your trade goes and how far your trade can go, you can use that storytelling, like where do we take liquidity? What's the time of that taking that liquidity? Same story here. Pre-Frankfurt, no liquidity, you take it. Frankfurt open, no liquidity, you take. And then over here, we take liquidity in the form of this high, this high, this high, this high. Well, not this high, my bad. And that's where price turns around. And although over here we go for another side of liquidity, here we get a turnaround just to continue up higher and get into that discount for essentially this bullish leg. So yeah, depends on where price wants to go. If there's higher time frame liquidity, like over here, from these highs, then price wants to continue. If there's no high time frame liquidity to the upside, that according to price must be taken immediately, then price can range and turn around or do whatever. So in this case, following still that high time frame momentum, I guess, from last Thursday. Then Friday was a relief. But still that candle body is only half as big as the black bearish candle. And then opening slightly lower, a kind of turnaround candle already on Monday. As we can see, after we took the previous daily high, we got that kind of large wick compared to the body. So it's in the size of a candle, but indicating that we might turn around. Same story here, where we get a huge wick to the upside and close bearish. That's indicating shorts. Not always, but usually it does. Then high time frame liquidity wise, where can we still go? Well, we get these lows over here. We got this 50-minute demand over here. That actually starts over here. So lower pricing is completely valid, and I was actually hoping for price to come in here. Now I don't hope we go much lower, but I can't really say anything. One thing though is, as long as we don't reach below these lows into these areas, we can just follow the most recent lags, and that's what we will do going into Tuesday. Now for Tuesday, what do we have here? First of all, we have here our previous daily high. Sorry, there we go. So we got our previous daily high. Over here, it's not on anymore. We got our previous daily low for Monday. Bottom, previous daily low. So we work within that range, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's correct. Now, before that, you can look at DXY. So on DXY, we can see that Asia, does it take it? Okay, in DXY, it takes it. Thank you. You can see over here. Literally, that last number 164, 163. But taken is taken, follow the rules. So yeah, in replay mode on. So Tuesday ends here. We don't reach into that premium. So sells are tricky because of our bias. And what was our bias? Well, our bias was shorts from above here. Now, if we follow the recent structure on the 50-minute here, we got low, high, higher, low, higher, high, bearish break, bullish break. And then over here, we got a bearish break that's formed over here. Then we want to use our range again to see if we reach into that premium pricing over here. And that's unfortunate. We don't. So there's no sells for me over here. Also because we don't take any kind of liquidity. We know, but we will just we can make a story about it. We can see the price is building up liquidity over here. It's too complex. That might be your entry over here if you go to the 1 minute. It's too complex. Asia highs, Asia low taken, and then we are essentially in this range. Bullish range over here, higher prices still want it to be achieved. DXY showing us kind of equals, but essentially moving up, EU moving down, taking those lows. Let me see what it looks like. So DXY, yeah, DXY we are looking for higher pricing. But after this is sort of low. And on the XY, we reach into the discount. So it's a bit tricky, I would say. I don't see much like reason. But yeah, we take those previous daily lows. And we can see where the move came from. We tap into this 50-minute fair value gap, essentially above this liquidity high. And that's where the move came from. We continue down, same story here. Go to the 5-minute. What does that look like? Yeah, so we got a little 5-minute fair value gap over here. Just pull that across, see where we reacted from. But yeah, this is the structure though. So I'm just thinking, I'm just thinking, no, I'm just thinking, no, I'm just sitting here. Ooh, my first yawn. That was good. That's a new record. But yeah. Then essentially if you want to look at it from this perspective, I think that one misses as well. Yeah. So Tuesday in terms of structure and in terms of liquidity, We can see that we are got one from 50-minute perspective of let's do it from the 5-minute. So we got order flow a lot, but one high, that's respect to two high, that's respect to this high is respect to never taken. And we take internal highs, then we follow this one, follow this one, we follow this one. So we can see that all those highs get respected. So we can essentially see the price is forming the bearish kind of structure. Oops. Um, hmm. I'm just, it's gonna sound maybe strange. I'm just trying to open my mind, be open-minded about it, see if there's anything I could do to take a trade, but essentially you don't force it, but just in the recap here, we can see that liquidity taking it. I mean, no, nah, man. Yeah, over here, after you take it into there is a trade, but I don't just I wouldn't take it from there. That's just the thing. You can essentially say you have your 30 sellers over here. And then you get your supply zone here, or actually entry zone, sorry, my bad. It's 5-minute break. And then that will be your entry. I saw this from the beginning, but it just the area we're in, I don't like it. So 89 minus 79. Addition entry just about. I like the stop loss size of this one. 5.5, perfect. And already 1 to 4 before that low. That's nice. And then targeting previous daily lows. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we got that short early sellers, internal range liquidity taken out following that order flow. Order flow is being formed from this area. Then we take that, but we essentially respect the area above. Yeah. Okay, so I can't really find a trade other than this, but I wouldn't take this personally. So nothing there on Tuesday for me. Now, what we can do is like look at candle formations for that trade. And if you look at the 1 hour, it's not indicating any shorts. If anything, it's indicating longs. Why? Look at how we took the previous daily low and left us a huge wick below. It could be an inducement, but it can also indicate that this is a liquidity grab and we might turn around. Essentially, especially when we keep in mind that we have these highs over here and we want to see higher pricing. So, um, yeah, that's that. Where do we move from? Well, over here we are from this 50-minute POI. Uh, it's a long recap, by the way. Um, yeah, but other than that, I don't know. Oh, wait. Hold up. Liquidity building up to previous daily lows. We still want to see higher pricing. Look, if you just watch long enough, you will get something out of it. Just put the effort in. Yes, we tap, but that's all right because it's a supplies demand zone. It's not just uh, POI that we want to see untap. Got that liquidity. This is swept. So we can just do it like this. So sweep that trend line, bullish break. Yes, we know that we form internal bullish structure, or not even internal, but this is already bearish area. But you can look for longs because we are below previous daily low, and with the idea of still wanting to see higher pricing, we are below previous daily lows. Then we have this 50-minute kind of supply zone, demand zone. We tap into the 50%, so we can go to the 1 minute and wait for 1 minute market shift. There we go. Now we need early buyers somewhere. On our way down, we need early buyers. Well, we got a high, we got a low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low bullish break. So we got our early buyers on the 5 minute. Bit far away, but it essentially lines up with early buyers in the form of we got this trend line going on. So people start to buy from that trend line, and then we break below. We come into that 50-minute demand zone. We come into the 50% of that 50-minute demand zone. Now, I don't say this trade is playing out though, but it just get it. So we get a high, low, and then we get a 1 minute market shift over here. Now, the question is it also 5 minute market shift just for extra power behind the trade, if that makes sense? Yes, it kind of is. So, and then your entry comes from here, and there's really just showing the potential trade you could have taken. Well, it doesn't give you like big risk to reward. If anything, it's shit. 8.4, 8.9. So it's shit risk to reward, but it would make sense though. Now, if you, this is just a thingy. It seems like I'm using it in my favor for doing analysis, but it is, maybe if you could have extended it, you could have make it 1 to 2, but you wouldn't like go deep with that. Essentially, your entry comes here, so, and you're already in that fair value gap over here, so you really don't want to be, yeah, nah, this is not it. But it is a valid entry. Then another thing with 0.5, let me get that back on. So we break above, we reduce the stop loss, and then 0.5 pips or 3.9 keeps you in the trade, maybe 4. Price comes up, you go break even after price came back and came above here, and then you have a break even trade. Yeah, so that's it for New York. Ooh, hold up. Yeah, but this short is just not it. This is your early seller for this short here, but as I said, as I said, I wanted to see price when it breaks below this previously low. I want to see discount premium pricing from this high down to this low. We didn't get that, so yeah. Then for New York, same story. We follow recent structure. We come below here into this fair value gap and actually react from this 5-minute POI over here. So if you just zoom into that, over here, see that we react here. But with those lows here building up, I wouldn't take the trade. Previous, it's not previous daily low, but it is a good low. Oh, this was the previous weekly low. So you don't want a long there. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You don't want a long there because that's previous weekly low. There we go. And then let's go into Tuesday. Into Wednesday. Sorry, my bad. Tuesday, Wednesday. This is Thursday. Yeah. And I think now we get the realignment with that most recent structure from this low, this high down to, yeah, perfect. Down to this low. So first thing I can see already is that we form equals here. There we got here's the high. Previous daily low up here, down here. That's nice. So we got previous weekly low, previous daily low here. Building up nice liquidity, following that structure. But even then, you don't want to look for longs. Why not? Because you get those equals here. Hold up, let me go to the XY first. We are on Wednesday now. I'm not gonna do GU, guys. Sorry. It's gonna be EU only, by the way. It's just because otherwise it will be way too long. Yeah, so we got buff, bit ugly on the XY. Is this right now? Yeah, that is right now. But yeah, you can already see that New York setup. So I'm gonna let's take it easy. Let me first go to the daily again and see how Tuesday closed. Yeah, so Tuesday is indicating after I spoke about how Monday, the candle formation, Tuesday was that big dark candle showing us that large dark candle to downside showing that, and then building up liquidity showing that we gonna move short. And we are on Wednesday, but if we look at Wednesday, we can see how that indicates a continuation, leaving that wick, that continuation down. If you zoom in, that closure below this internal range liquidity, indicating shorts as well. Now, 4 hour wise, same story, of course. You can see how this candle induces sellers as it leaves a huge wick and then closes bearish. So maybe if there are people, I don't know, who trades like that, but they have maybe this level here as their I don't know what's it called, like support and resistance zone, and then they see price closing below. So they gonna sell here. You see price come up again, breakthrough, so retest that area and then close here. So they enter at the closure of that candle. I'm just uh building strategies along the way, but since it makes sense. So people, if you trade like Rajak Banks, I don't know his entire style, but I know that he waits for candle closures, not particularly on the 4 hour, but maybe on the 1 hour to 30 minute. Essentially, he works with a key zone. He waits for a certain price move and a certain closure, and that closure is usually around the support and resistance zone, and then he puts that stop, puts it. So we got the closure, so he puts a stop, I think, just below that candle, and then this would be your trade, and then he trades it like this, something like this. And why this? Well, over here you would have your other Raja area. I don't know if it trades like this, but it looks something like this. Yeah. So yeah, if that makes sense. So that's, but if you combine it with our smart money concept, liquidity grab, closure, and then we got the turnaround. Nice thing as well, if you zoom in to that push up for New York, is that it doesn't have hold up, let me go into replay mode again. Barely any internal range liquidity coming down below here again. We build up or engineer even more liquidity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lows taken out. Nice. Now, would I look for shorts on EU? Yeah, over here, not over here. Could be valid, but I don't know, bro. It's a nice 50-minute sell. If you trade that, follow that 50-minute high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Internal range liquidity taking your early sellers taken out. And then you get the move from here. Hold up. What's this? Uh, I'm gonna cut it off, I think here. No. I'm gonna do Tuesday, Thursday as well, because we don't need to do Friday. It's literally one more day. Um, I get distracted. It's pretty long recording already. But yeah. Mm, let me zoom in because there is a short trade, I think. Yeah, there's a nice. Well, we don't have early sellers yet, so we came above Asia high. Early sellers taken out. Bearish break, bullish break. Asia high, following this structure, coming above here. Could be if you maybe class it as this is your internal range liquidity. Okay. Nice support zone. You can see early sellers over here essentially. You zoom in, you can see it even better. Yeah. So we got a low that led to that high. just before that liquidity taken out, and then you get your bearish break, either this one or this one. Choose what works best for you. Now we see that we come above, but we have a nice stop loss, and we also have a short rate. So 61, 51. That's quite early for that entry. You can see we have this area over here. Again, kind of a support zone. I like this. Maybe I should just move to support and resistance, but essentially we got that fair value gap, that price imbalance. See how we reacted from there. So maybe you just wait a little bit, because 51 in such a small area, you clicked a little bit late, let's say, because you try to stretch it, but you don't want to stretch it too much. And then your stop loss is 3.7. That's 4.2 at least. That leaves you in the trade, and that gives you nice nothing. It gives you nice nothing. Now, if you took it like this, however, it would have actually been this one, my bad. 76. So let's say 60, 60. Then it would have given you a 1 to 4. But also just about. And as I said, that area, it's not really it. Because you got this high, you didn't achieve overall premium for the bearish range. So you just wait. You don't take a trade. And that's it. Oops. And that's the reality for that trade. Now, New York, let me look at the 1 minute, because the 5 minute looks clean, but on the 1 minute, you don't get an entry. There's no entry criteria here. So, yep, nothing there. Now, we talked about that candle formation, the candle closures on the high time frame, 50-minute wise, can see the same story. I don't know if he closed. No, we didn't close above. So 1, 2, and that third high taking and giving us the turnaround, reacting from this 50-minute fair value gap sitting over here. Other than that, nothing really there. Then we go into Thursday. So this is our, okay, that's too hard. We got our previous daily high. Actually, hold up. So we got our previous daily high. We took previous weekly lows. Well, we got previous daily lows now over here. Those are taken out, Asia, and then that continuation on Thursday. And yeah. Now, let me see. This is where I go to Instagram and go to accounts where I saw short trades. And then I just, like, how do you say it? Fuck. When I see trades, I remember that, and then I can go back and see, like, okay, this guy took this trade on EU. Does that fit my plan? And he took a short here, and that doesn't fit my plan. Working with this structure, this was too intricate for me. It's order flow trading. Just inside of my time, but I wouldn't short here. No. we can extend this range now or move that range to here from this high down to this low. And that's really it for now. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's a, yeah, like there is a supply zone. That's all right. But, and then you can wait for 1 minute confirmation inside that. But you don't get that either in the trading time. So actually, I chose a quite good week to stay away a bit from the markets. Only this trade was quite nice. This one was nice, but not fitting, like with the liquidity buff, bit tricky and not reaching that premium pricing on that range from this high down to whatever low. Then we made a high, low, a lower high, lower low, sorry, low, lower high, lower low for now. And yeah, that's it, guys. There's nothing more to talk about. So I'm gonna cut it off here. Actually, hold up. Where are we now? Okay, that's looking decent. Taken, turn around. So you could look now maybe for some longs. Why? We got a clean shift here in price. Though, gotta mention, really important to remember, this was impulsive. This is quite correctional, this break. It's pretty slow. But on the other hand, it is engineering liquidity here. But it is also engineering liquidity here though. You got Asia high still, Asia low still intact. 50-minute PY over here, 50-minute fair value gap. Zooming in, what do we have on the 5-minute? What does it look like on the 5-minute? Came below here, so you maybe class this as your demand zone for that long. What does it look like on the 15? Yeah, that's quite decent. And class then, you can class this as your sweep. Break. Nice. So you could maybe look for longs here. Thing is, we have still previous daily lows from here over here. Wait, I'm gonna do it again. I got previous daily high up here, which is a nice internal range liquidity for that range. And then for this range, we got this going on now. So yes, we got that 50-minute PY over here as well. We got a 50-minute demand area over here. We got liquidity building up, but we need to get into that discount for that long. Oh yeah, that's a little analysis for today, but not trading. So peace out. Good luck. Catch you later. Hope it was a little bit helpful. For me, it was nice. Oh, actually, no, I'm not up to date with price yet because where are we on the high time frame? Did we already take this? No, we didn't. So we got low price and still valid. We did take this low, but I want to see both taken. So this might be an inducement. People buying below this low, inducing buyers, then get a turnaround. Why am I targeting this area? Well, we got a nice support zone again here. And below that, we have our areas. All right, peace out. Catch you later, alligator. That was cringe. Goddamn.